Good evening, everyone. Tonight, going to be joined by Cracker Jack Cards, and we're going to do a little Harmon Killebrew discussion. I'm probably mostly showing cards, and hope you all enjoy. We have the Twin Cities Sports Collectors Club show coming up on Saturday, and it goes from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. There should be about 50 dealer tables. And last time was a really good show, good attendance. I actually had a table there. I met my goal for what I wanted to sell. And this this week, I'm not going to set up. I'll probably stop in the morning. I have some PSA items to pick up, some PSA items to drop off. Good evening, Tigers. How are you doing tonight? So I'm going to try and do a video shortly before each of the club shows and maybe do a specific topic each month. So this one is going to be Harmon Killebrew. I have to introduce our guest, Cracker Jack Cards.
Hey.
Hi, Jack. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Here, let me flip.
Everything, everything going good?
Yep, everything's doing great. Yep. Just got back home from football practice and saw your message, and I was like, what else is there to do?
Look at baseball cards.
Yeah.
What's better than that? Look at Harmon Killebrew stuff.
Especially Harmon Killebrew, yeah.
So you're not going to be able to make it to the club show this weekend, it sounds like.
No, I will not. Not this weekend. Maybe, what is it? Is it like every month or every...
Yeah, it's once a month.
Okay.
And there's a schedule out on that Twin Cities Sports Collector Club site. Mm-hmm. If anything unusual is going on, like an autograph guest, they'll announce it on that site.
Okay.
And they've got their schedule out there for the next year.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out then.
Looks like there's Mookie's joined. How's it going, Mookie? So what kind of Harmon Killebrew cards do you have stacked up for us tonight, Jack?
Well, I tried to get all of my cards out. I've got a lot of tops, just like his base cards, but I also have a couple of his oddball kind of stuff. So yeah, and a couple other promotion pieces as well.
Sounds great.
And I've got my nice Twins hat signed by Frank Quillisi that my dad got.
Well, that's cool. I should have worn my Ken Turbeck one tonight.
Yeah.
Seems like we got all kinds of twin stuff, both of us.
Yep.
So, do you have this card, Jack? The record?
I do not.
There's a little record on it, and you get a player. And it says Baseball Talk Collection, and it's got record part is on the back. You can kind of see it.
I don't think I've ever seen that card before.
And there's Harmon stats are on the back too.
Wow.
They got there's a pretty big set.
I did bring out a record. It's not a Harmon Killebrew one, but it's the last of the ninth of the 65 World Series.
Yeah, that was a great year.
Yeah, it sure was. Here's the record. Now all I need is a record player.
I have one. I bought one.
I'm looking to buy one. There's one at a antique store. It's a vintage one. And it works. $70.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Here, Mookie has a question for us. Is Harmon the greatest twin ever or Puckett?
I think you got to go with Harmon Killebrew. I mean, he just had a longer career. He had I would say that Kirby probably had a better peak, but Killebrew had a better career, I'd say.
And Killebrew made it to 3 postseasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Kirby made it all the way, but twice, but it's
Yeah.
hard to say. So what do you have to show us next?
I'll start
Your
out with
turn to
some of
go.
the. I'll start out with some of the fun stuff. I'm sure you have this. I've seen a lot of people with this, and it's a Harmon Killebrew oil can, or yeah. I got it from my neighbor. I used to mow her lawn, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I like baseball stuff," and she pulled this out and was like, "Oh, I would love that."
That was a game giveaway, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That's what she told me.
Has anybody ever opened a can to see if there's anything in it?
It looks like somebody tried to. There's some
Okay.
holes in the top.
I've always wondered about it. I don't have one right now. I've had them in the past and
Mm,
just kind of downsizing a little bit.
yeah. I've got another kind of promotional. Um, Here's a mug, and
Yep.
it's his 500th home run mug.
That's a neat item. I had some friends say that they went to games for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and Harmon wouldn't hit number 500. And they kept giving those mugs away. And finally, he hit 2 home runs the night he hit his 500th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Um.
Well, there's Matt in the chat. How's it
Oh
going,
yeah.
Matt? Vintage
Hey,
Card
Matt.
Steve.
Stooks. Before I get to the cards, I have a couple other. I've got this. This was from the collection I bought.
That's nice. That was a great collection you guys bought.
Yeah, I know it was. And you know what's funny? We're still finding new things in that collection. That's how big it was.
I believe it.
This is probably my favorite Twins piece, and it's the Salute to the Twins 1964, and there's Met Stadium and all these little captions right here as like Bob Allison robbed a home run right here. Harmon Killebrew hit a home run all the way out into those stands. This is where Mr. Bones sits. I don't even know who that is, but it's pretty cool.
I don't know him.
Yeah. And then here's a really nice calendar from 1969.
Okay. Those calendars are really nice. They go all the way back to 61, I believe.
Yeah, I think I have a couple of them, but I just pulled this one out. Here's a little news clipping. These are all from the collection.
That's cool.
Here's Bob Allison and Harmon.
Twin Terrors, like the 67 baseball card.
Yeah, yep. I was looking for that card, and I thought I had it, but I do not have that card. Here's a magazine. I've got a ton of Harmon Killebrew magazines now. This one is usually hanging up on my wall, but I took it down.
Do you have the Sports Illustrated? That's a fold out of Harmon swinging.
I do not think I do.
Okay. But, we lost Jack. He's coming back. There we go. We lost you for a second.
Oh, okay. This is the Harmon Killebrew signed baseball that I paid a little too much for, but still glad to have it. And I don't know, it's inscribed, and it's a MLB issued ball, and it's at JSA authenticated, so maybe I didn't overpay, but
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it's hard to say you can overpay for a Killebrew unless you get into four figures maybe.
Yeah. Maybe not for
See that Matt has a 59 home run derby, Bob Allison. That's a cool card. There's a Killebrew in that set too.
I think I have watched the home run derby from that. It was like a TV show back then. I've watched a couple of those. Is that kind of like the same people who made it?
They made cards of the players that were in it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Killebrew, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, Bob Allison.
Yeah, I think Harmon Killebrew. I watched the one where he faced Willie Mays. I think
Okay.
I think he beat Willie Mays too.
Okay. Harmon could really knock it out. Here's something I have. Here's one of my favorite non-card items. It's a Alice Cooper golf tournament, and Harmon's in the middle there.
Oh, wow.
And it has the sticker from the Harmon Killebrew estate on the back.
Oh, that's cool. So that was Harmon Killebrew's at one point?
Yeah, it came from his estate sale and auction that they had after he passed away.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some neat items out there floating around.
That's I don't think I've ever seen that sticker before.
Yeah, I've got 3 pieces.
Hey, Don.
Don's giving me. Hey, Don. See what Matt said. If you're happy, you didn't overpay.
That's true. That is true.
True.
I'm very happy that I got that ball when I did. I always wanted a Harmon Killebrew autograph. I never thought I was going to get it, but
yeah.
And I also, another thing that I said I was never going to get was his rookie card, but I got that card too.
That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's
a little off center, but
yeah, just a bit. I like the white backs though.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a crease in it, but I mean, I got
it's a rookie.
Yeah, I got this card, his 56 and a 55 Ernie Banks, all in the same lot for pretty good price, I think. So couldn't pass up on that.
Did you get that at an auction?
Yep, on the Sterling Sports Auction.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. I'm bidding on a couple things right now too. So.
Harmon Killebrew?
Not Harmon Killebrew. I believe there's a 57 lot that I'm bidding on. A couple of Hall of Famers in there. There's a couple of Harmon Killebrew cards. I believe there's a 63. It's graded, and I know that's kind of a tough one to get. It's pretty high up there now. But
yeah. I got a couple Harmon autographs. I've got the Upper Deck insert.
Did that come autographed, or did it?
This one is numbered, so it came in the packs. It's numbered 1615 out of 3000. Nice. So that came in the pack. And then I've got a 66 signed by him. Oh, he has such a nice autograph.
And that's what everybody says too.
Yeah. Do you have any other autographs besides the ball, or?
That's the only one I have. I've got a so far, yep. I do have a golf tournament. It's kind of like a poster. It's built on kind of like I don't know, poster board. And my dad went to this golf tournament, and it was for a disease. And it's signed by a ton of native Minnesota people, and also Twins players. I know there's Jim Mudcat Grant. There is Tony Oliva, Jim Perry, I believe, and a ton of other guys. But yeah.
Yeah, one of the hardest one is Zoilo Versailles.
Oh yeah.
He passed away so young.
Yep. When did he win the? It was 65. Did he win the
Yep.
MVP?
Yep.
Yeah. I've got 3 of these cards now of the
58.
58. I don't know why, but I keep getting them. I have a authentic one, I have this one, and I have another one that's raw.
Are you going to try for a rainbow, like a 1 through 10 on
I
Killebrews?
should. Maybe I should. That
And
that
if
would
you
be
need, yeah, if you need a 1, I think Pepino Man showed us how to do it. Just stick a pinhole in it.
Yeah, it's a good card to have 3 of though, because that card looks really nice.
Yeah, it
The
does.
58. I've got pretty close to his player run. I am missing a few, maybe 3, I think. But yeah, I got them all hung up on my wall in a card display I made. I made a video on it. But yeah, and I have a 75 as well. It's 1975 tops. It's the MVP.
Do you have any interest in the SSPC Killebrew from the Royals? That's his
I don't
only
think
card with the Royals.
Oh yeah, I think I have seen. It's not. It's like a bigger than a card, right? It's like
No, it's a normal size.
oh
It's just it's kind of plain looking. It's just
yeah.
it's got the white border.
I think I have seen that before.
Okay.
Um,
I
I
wish they could have Kelvin. I wish Kelvin would have paid him just to stick around 1 more
I
year.
know. Yeah, it just kind of ruins the like Alkaline or guys like that.
Yeah. Well, the Twins have been kind of known to let the star players go. Rod
True.
Carew and Ortiz.
Luis
And
Arise.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but one of the guys that I wanted them to get rid of, they won't get rid of, Byron Buxton.
I think he's lost a lot of trade value.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, when you're playing less than 100 games a year, I mean, he has. I think he's only had 1 year where he's played over 100 games in a season.
Yeah, kind of like Mike Trout's doing right now.
Yeah, yep.
I think he played 82 games this year.
Mm-hmm. The Twins did win tonight, I believe. It might still be going.
That's good. Like I can't remember who said it. I think about 10 different managers said that availability is the best ability.
That's true. Yep.
So
Like Mick Tingelhoff. I think he.
yeah, Don mentions Bert
Oh yeah.
Blyleven. He was on the Pirates championship team.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
79.
Oh yeah.
Mookie mentions Santana and Viola going
Mm-hmm.
to the Mets. Here's another. Have you ever seen this?
Oh, I've never seen that.
Harmon Killebrew potato chips.
Huh? Is that that's pretty cool.
It's a bag, empty bag.
Huh? When was that? When did that come out? Looks a bit.
I don't see
Is it newer? Or?
Year on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here, 2014.
I have never seen that before, and that's even from my time. I should have seen that.
Oh, there's Carlisle. Should I get the ultimate insult out for the Braves fans that I have?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Sorry, Carlisle, I couldn't resist.
I need one of those. That's
That's
amazing.
it was Gant pushed Herbeck off, and Herbeck kind of fell with him, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That that's what happened. He just fell over. That's what
And Herbeck fell with him.
happened. Yeah.
That's what he's admitting to, anyway.
My biggest insults right up there. My 1991 World Series program.
But the Braves are doing pretty good this year. They might
Yeah,
even win it all.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't
The
either.
Braves, yep, or yeah, the Rays kind of fell off after winning 13 games. Now they're behind the Orioles.
Yeah.
The Orioles are doing really well this year, though.
Yep. Orioles, Red Sox are in last, and the Yankees aren't far behind.
Yeah.
That's the big downfall for the Twins, losing to the Yankees every year
Mm-hmm.
in the playoffs when they
I,
make the playoffs.
I believe the Yankees still have more wins than us, though, even though we're in first place.
Yeah. Aren't the Twins like 1-13 or something against the Yankees
Probably.
right now?
I think we've lost like 14 or something playoff games in a row, something like that.
Yeah.
I've never been alive to watch the Twins win a playoff game, or at least a playoff series. I can't remember which way it is.
Well, you're young. They'll
Yeah.
do it again someday.
Yep.
They got the new Kirby Puckett on the team, Royce Lewis.
And they've got a really good they got a lot of good rookies on their team. Edward Julian, Royce Lewis, and who's Kirilloff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking good.
George is saying the Rays are going to win it all.
Eh.
They got a good team.
Yeah, didn't one of their starting pitchers got injured, right? And another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Franco incident.
Oh yeah, the Franco. One for the ages.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I got here. Here's some of my favorite cards. So this 65. It's not a very good condition one, but it is probably one of my favorite cards I have. So not only is it a great looking card, but also I stole this from my brother. So it makes it even better. He used to collect. He used to collect cards with me. He mostly collected modern though. Then he kind of fell out of it, and I stole it from him when he went to college. So.
Is that your brother with the baseball first name?
Yep, Ted Williams. Well, I've got two brothers with baseball first names. Ted Williams, Teddy, and Gehrig, Lou Gehrig. And just so happens that the one that didn't get picked for a baseball name is the one that loves baseball.
Well, now you use the name Cracker Jack, and it fits right in.
Yep. I still don't have any Cracker Jack cards though, except for the 80. What was it? 83 tops. What year did they come out with those?
There's several years. There were some that you could get in Cracker Jacks for a while, little tiny cards.
Yeah, I have two of those. I have Kirby Puckett and Kent Herbeck.
And then there was some reproduction, like they weren't reproductions, but they were like throwback cards.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had a Randy Johnson at one time.
I do have the complete reprint set of the 1915, or maybe it's 14 Cracker Jack set.
Okay.
This is the other card I got in that lot with the rookie card. This one's
That's a nice card.
Yeah, but the back's a gray back, but I can't really control
Okay.
that. I love the white backs. I think they look so awesome, but still can't beat it for the
Still great looking cards.
yeah. This card might be. I think this was the first 1960s card I had of Harmon Killebrew. Um, I got this for $5 back before the card boom. It is. It's very rough though.
I like the patch on the shoulder.
Oh yeah, they should bring that back. I like.
Hey, Adam.
I kind of like the new Twin Cities uniform, but I don't really like the other two. I think they should go back to the pinstripes.
Yeah, those were nice.
Yeah.
How do you like the cap that has it looks like an M, like the Marlins
Yeah,
cap kind
I
of?
don't like that. I don't like that at all. They should just stick with the TC.
Yeah, the original.
The original, yep. I think I was kind of thinking for the City Connect because you've seen the City Connect jerseys, right? Like all the different teams with their City Connects. I was thinking,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be awesome if they did a Washington Senators? I know it doesn't make sense, but I think that would look amazing if they did a Washington Senators one.
They have so much that they could do with their Washington Senators background,
Yeah.
but they never have. I mean, they could have brought Roy Sievers back and done something with him.
Yep.
Um, all I've ever seen is the Walter Johnson bobblehead they gave out.
I think they could even do City Connect. They should do a Minneapolis Millers uniform. That would look amazing. Or the St. Paul Saints did there was actually a Negro League team in Minnesota called the St. Paul Colored Gophers, and they had they wore their uniforms for a couple games.
Well, the Twins had one game where they wore the black uniforms from that team,
Mm.
St. Paul Colored Gophers.
Oh, maybe it was the Twins. Maybe it wasn't the St. Paul Saints. I think.
Yeah, I saw one at Twins Fest. It was $150. I didn't know if I should buy it or not. I didn't buy it.
Yeah. That they're good looking uniforms. I think that's what the St. Paul Saints based their logo after. I think that's because it looks really similar.
Yeah. And they had a player named Bobby Marshall. He was the first African American All American with the Gophers, like 1905 football team. And he went on to play with the Gophers. He played hockey. He's in track and field. He did all kinds of things. He was the first African American to play in an NFL game.
Really?
Yeah. He played a week before Fritz Pollard did.
Huh. Was
So
he from Minnesota?
he was born in Milwaukee, but his
Okay.
family moved to St. Paul later.
That's pretty cool. I had no idea about that.
Not many. Football doesn't do a lot to, glorify their old days or whatever.
Yeah, I was
Their
talking to
origins.
John Mangini about that.
He was 40 years old and he was a rookie in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards that I have of Harmon. That's the Peter Wieners. Yeah.
That's really cool.
I wish I had the full one, but that would have been way too.
Yeah. Cool. I have a full panel, but it's.
Oh, nice. Who is that?
Eddie Lopat.
Oh, nice. He was a pitching coach, right, for the Twins?
Yeah. Plus, he was a decent pitcher for the Yankees back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah, the Twins had some good pitching coaches. Early Wynn was there for a while.
Mm-hmm. I bought 3 of these Peter's wieners. They all looked exactly like this, kind of cut out like this.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. It was some guy. My dad didn't even know who he was, and I got it signed actually. I sent it through the mail to him, and I got it signed. It actually looks pretty cool. It's Don something.
Nosek or
No,
no?
it starts with a C, I think, or a G. I can't remember.
I think is there a Don Lee?
No, it was Don. I I can't remember. Here's one of the.
Sammy wants to know what we think are the top 5 all-time Twins pitchers and hitters.
So top 5 hitters. Should we do top 5 hitters, and then top
Yeah,
5
let's
pitchers?
do that.
Yeah.
Let's do the hitters first.
Well, Harmon Killebrew number 1.
Yeah.
Probably Puckett number 2. Well.
Okay. Then there's Carew.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, probably
And
Carew number 2.
And Oliva.
And Oliva.
So that's 4. Who would be number 5? Mauer?
Yeah, probably Mauer. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good list. And yeah, Mauer at number 5. Pitchers.
How about pitchers?
Well, you got to put Be Home Fly 11.
Yeah.
And got to have Jim Cott in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably Johan Santana somewhere in there, I would say.
He should be up there.
Yeah.
My favorite guy is Jim Mudcat Grant.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He wasn't here that long though.
Yeah, he wasn't here that long.
He's like right up there with Buck O'Neill for the nicest people you ever meet at an autograph signing.
Have you heard him
Jim
sing?
Mudcat was. I've never heard him sing.
He sung at the golf tournament that my dad was at. He said he was an amazing singer. Oh yeah, viola. I wonder if you should put Camilio Pasquale in there. Yeah, right there. Let's see. Who do I have on my wall?
Louis Tiant was here for a year.
Yep, Louis Tiant.
Carlton was over his prime, I think.
Maybe we should put Bartolo Colon in there.
Jack Morris made the Hall of Fame in one game.
Yep.
91 World Series, Game 7.
My dad says he named me after him, but I don't think I believe that. I think my mom was tired of baseball names, so she named me Jack. Yeah, I'd say
That's not a bad name.
Nope.
Could be worse.
What about fielders? Top 5 fielders. You'd have to put in Torrey Hunter and
Puckett's a good fielder.
Puckett, yep.
He won like 5 Gold Gloves, 6 Gold Gloves.
Yeah.
Zoilo probably.
Zoilo, yeah.
Pat Mears.
Yep. Yeah, that's.
Sammy wants to know if we should count the Senators.
Well, then
we can add Walter Johnson.
Walter Johnson. Yep. Hitters, you could put in who? Goose Goslin.
Yeah.
Sam Rice.
Heine Manouche. Roy Sievers.
Receivers.
They didn't have a lot of great stars.
Yeah, not too many. They won the 19 what? Oh, what year did they win the World?
20, is it
23? I think
24, 23,
I think it was
24,
23 or
24,
24.
I think.
Yep. And then the next World Series was 65, right? Or did they go to another one?
They were in 33. I believe they lost that to the Giants.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to picture all the banners at Target Field. All five of them or whatever.
Most of them are twins.
Yeah. Have you seen the um I was watching a game and I don't know if it's still there, but somebody hit a foul ball and it hit Joe Mauer's plaque out in left field and it knocked off a big chunk and there's like a big white spot now right on the bottom. I saw it at the last game I went to. I was like, can't believe they haven't fixed that yet.
Wow.
And then everybody started booing them.
You see here's Don's post. Molitor,
Molitor.
Knobloch. Molitor
Oh,
was
he
one of the
wasn't here.
better hitters, but he wasn't here very long.
Yeah. You could put in
Knobloch
gear.
got the yips.
Yeah.
He couldn't throw the ball to first base anymore.
Mm-hmm. He was, yeah. That was him. I wish I could have grown up watched the 87 and 91 World Series.
Who's the best player you've seen live with the Twins?
Mm. I would say probably it would have to be Luis Ariz. That's just because I was the last game. So I went to one this year, but the last game before that one, I saw Luis Ariz hit a grand slam, and I recorded it, and I called it. It's on my channel.
Wow.
I said, I'm gonna say right now, Luis Ariz is gonna hit a grand slam right here. Sure enough, start screaming. You can hear me screaming. You can hear my friend screaming. And that was a year ago. My voice was really high, so I guess it's kind of annoying. But
Did you get a video of it?
I did. It's on my channel.
Okay.
It's a YouTube short. I
I have to
I
check it
said,
out.
yeah. I said I wasn't gonna post it, and then I commented on somebody's video of his grand slam, and I said, "Oh, I took a video of it and I called it." And he said, "Prove it." And then I posted the video of it.
I think the biggest game I was ever at was at game 163 in 2009, last game in the Metrodome, and they beat
Oh, really?
Detroit in like, I don't know, 13 innings or something like that.
Wow.
Miguel Miguel Cabrera hit a homer, even though they lost.
Hmm.
But
Well,
everybody was, yeah.
talking about 2009. Here's the 2009 season ticket box.
Okay.
There's I don't know
Did
why
you
I
have
have.
season,
No, we
you don't
don't.
know? Your dad didn't have season tickets or
I don't
something?
know if that's his or if he got it from a friend or what. But
Okay. So is your dad collecting too?
yeah,
A lot of
he's.
people a lot of people don't know your dad, so I was just asking you.
Oh yeah. So
So they know.
yeah, me and my dad collect. I got my dad into collecting. Well, I should say I got him back into collecting. He collected when he was young, and then I started collecting like 2016 about, and then yeah, told him, Dad, would you please collect with me? And then I started this channel, and then we got more and more into it, and now we're here. So
And you're having fun, it looks like.
having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What really got me
I wa-
started though, when in fifth grade, this is what really got me into vintage. In fifth grade, it was my COVID year, and
Mhm.
I I got this 5,000 count box of all vintage cards from my dad. It was from when he was younger, all the packs that he opened. And during my classes, I would turn off my microphone and I would point the camera to the side and I'd organize that box by year. And I still have it, and I still have a couple cards in there.
Is there some goodies in there?
There, there was a couple. I mean, it was the years were kind of ranging from 71 to 83. There was a 74, the number one card, 74, the Hank Aaron. And there's a couple other Hall of Famers from the 80s and late 70s. It really got me started and started set collecting after that and put them all in binders and everything. So
Cool. Carlisle's got a question. Who's the best player the Twins traded?
probably Big Poppy. Did we trade him, or did we release him?
So. Or was it Carew?
Or was it Carew? That's true. Probably him or Carew.
And Torrey wasn't too bad either.
Mm-mm.
But was he a free agent? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't either. I wasn't watching baseball then. Didn't really start until 2016.
Yeah.
This is the most baseball I've ever watched. I've watched probably 3/4 of the Twins this year. I don't know if that's because the pitch clock makes the game shorter or what, but it just seems more fun to watch.
That's nice. That's great.
What do you think of the pitch clock?
I don't mind the pitch clock.
Mm-hmm. I think
what I didn't like, the only rule I didn't really care for was the taking away the shift.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think that was a.
I think the players should learn to hit the opposite way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would get rid of the shift.
That's kind of that was kind of my thought too. But I really like the pitch clock, especially next year. I have to start working at the Twins games, so that'll be nice to have them a little bit shorter.
What will you be doing?
Probably selling pizzas.
Okay, behind the counter.
Yeah, I do it for school tuition. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice gig. I do Gopher games right now. I got to watch the Gopher versus Nebraska game, which ended in a game-winning field goal, and everybody went crazy. It was so packed there. So many Cornhuskers there.
Do you walk around and sell pizza, or do you just stand behind the counter somewhere and make them?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing at the Twins games. At the Gopher games, I sell something called brat dogs, and they're corn dogs but with a brat in them. And then there's also brachos, which taste amazing. And there's like fried pickles, and I sit in the back, assemble everything, kind of like what I do at my job. But yeah, it's nice. I get to watch the game. And
my favorite food at the Twins game is Tony Oliva's Cuban sandwiches.
I don't think I've ever had that.
He has his own booth there at Target Field.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And when I went to spring training and I was at a Boys and Girls Club autograph session for the Twins, I went up to Tony to get an autograph. I had an index card, and he goes, "What's this piece of paper?" He's just kind of making fun of it. And so I stepped away, and I told him, well, before I brought it up there, I said, "You have the best Cuban sandwiches in town." And so about a minute later, he yells at me, "Hey," and he throws me a brand new baseball that he signed.
That's nice. Yeah, he signed
Tony Oliva story. Great guy.
Yeah, I've never ran into him yet, but I'm hoping I do soon. I've got like 3 or 4 of his autographs now.
Yeah, when they used to have Twins Fest in the Metrodome, you used to run into players like in at the elevators and in the concourse and stuff. And
Yeah,
Rod
my
Crew used to just be walking around on the floor, and you'd bump into him or something. And
my mom's run into Tony Oliva a couple times in the elevator, and she also was in the elevator. I think it was the elevator with the entire, um, or some of the O linemen from the Gopher football team.
okay, big guys.
Yeah, that's what I play. I'm a center.
Yeah, that's got to be a tough position to play.
Oh, it's one of the hardest and one of the easiest at the same time. Snapping the ball and then getting off and then blocking is a little difficult, but I think an idiot could play it because there's not a lot of remembering stuff. It's like, oh, do I have to pull on this play? Do I have what type of block is it? I usually it's just get the nose tackle or follow a lane. So
You ever get guys that are hard to block?
yeah, usually I'm like 170, and usually the people that I block are 240, really big, muscular, but I can take them. I'm a good blocker.
That's good.
Yep. Not lining up against the nose tackle isn't very fun.
No, that's usually the biggest, roundest guy in the team.
Yeah, that usually is.
My
Uh,
biggest my biggest concern would be having the ball slip out of my hand on the snap.
yeah, especially in Minnesota when it's 30 degrees outside and you can't feel your hand. I just got a notification. Twins won 7-0 against the Reds, and the Twins pitching staff got 14 strikeouts.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And there's Caden. He plays D line. He's an end. He's a starting end on our team.
On your team. That's cool.
Yep.
Do you guys play both ways or just one way?
Uh, I play every snap on offense, and then I play about half to 3/4 of on defense. Um, Caden plays a lot of defense and some offense.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys must have a pretty good team then.
Yeah, we're 2-2. Do you know where Hutchinson is?
Yep.
Yeah, they've got a pretty good football team. We lost by 4 to them. We had to drive all the way up there. It was like an hour and 30 minutes. But
That's a long drive.
yeah, they're a pretty good football team. But yeah, we're 2-2 now. We face Benilde St. Margaret. We should be able to beat them, but you never know. So
A team with Margaret in the name?
yeah,
No.
30 degrees is a heat wave in Minnesota. No, everybody thinks that Minnesota is so cold all year round, but it gets hot. I mean, it was like 101, 102 this summer during football practice, and I was just like, oh my gosh. It's going to be 85 tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, remember what happened to, well, you don't remember, but Corey Stringer had a stroke in practice and he passed away on the
Is that,
Vikings during camp.
when was this?
This was in the 90s, I believe, maybe early 2000s. So he was like 330 pounds working out in that hot weather.
Yeah, it gets rough. Definitely not a fun.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I don't know which one's worse though, really hot or really cold. I would say probably really cold's worse.
If you get to the championship game, is that in the Viking Stadium?
Well, I played freshman football, so there's no championship game, but next year I'll be playing either JV or varsity, and
Okay.
if the varsity goes to the championship, then I think all the state playoff games are actually in the U.S. Bank Stadium.
That's great.
Yeah,
Playing in the home of the professional
that
team.
I played football on that field before actually. There was like some appreciation night, and I got to throw around a football with my brothers, so that was fun.
Hey, we got a Cottage Grove guy here.
Commenting
Commenting
collector,
collector. Yep.
Cottage Grove.
Have you, have you seen his channel yet? You should check it
I don't.
out.
I have not. Is he newer?
Yeah. I'm not sure how new, but he has a VR going on right now for non-sport cards.
Oh, I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I have. I've been so busy. I've been getting home at like 7 every night, and then I've got work on Saturday, and I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, and school. And try to make a couple
Yeah.
videos.
His name's Robert. He's a pretty good guy. Pretty good channel.
I'll have to check it out after this live stream.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I remember those days way back when I played basketball in high school. It was like you'd get home 7 o'clock at night, drink a half gallon of milk. It seemed like.
Then you got homework.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to? You grew up
A small town in North Dakota.
Oh, North Dakota. Yeah, North Dakota.
Yeah, 75 miles from Winnipeg.
Huh.
It's way up there. I moved down here to get out. I moved down here to get away from the cold weather.
I think you went the wrong way.
No, it's actually warmer here. We're not. There's been times there where you look at the thermometer and you're happy that it's 20 below that day for a high. It doesn't happen a lot anymore, but it used to.
Yeah. I remember one day it was just so cold that we had it wasn't a snow day, it was a cold day. It was -40 wind chill. And we just didn't have school that day.
I think the coldest I've seen in Minnesota, we got to 40 below one night. So I had to go out and start my car 3 times that night to make sure it started for work in the morning.
When was that?
It was in the 90s.
90s.
You missed that.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. My dad always tells me, it's kind of a joke that he does. He goes, "Have you ever heard of the Halloween blizzard of 1991?" Kind of John Mangini.
Yeah. I had to shovel the foot of snow 3 times that night.
That's what he says. That's exactly what he says. I went to my neighbor's house. I shoveled their driveway.
Yeah, it was bad. We haven't shown any cards for a while. Do you have any more? Or?
I've got. You can show yours. I've got it done. I'll
as you know, this is what I collect. One of my main things is exhibits. And Killebrew has 3 different poses. That was one of them. And this is another. And this is the 3rd pose. But then this is a variation not because it's got a pinhole. I don't know. You can't really see it, but one is slightly tan and the other one is black and white.
Yeah.
And there's about 3 other different variations, but those are the 3 main poses. So I'm happy to have those.
Yeah, those. I think I have. Does he have more exhibits than just that? I feel like he had one where he was kind of swinging through.
These are the only 3 poses that are vintage. Those 2.
Are those stat backs?
No, I don't have any of the stat backs. I need the 3 stat backs.
I think I have. I think that's what I'm thinking of. I think I've got it.
Okay.
Um,
It's got 2 red stat backs and 1 black stat back.
yeah, I mean, do you know where the Rum River is? Connects to the Mississippi River. It's in Anoka.
Okay.
Um, yeah, me and my friend Caden went. We went and walked up that river all the way like a mile up that river on the river when it was iced over, and we ended up finding like a construction site that was a bit abandoned, and there was a
Hmm.
whole there was like a giant dirt pile, and we went sledding down that with all the snow.
That's always fun sledding on the river,
Yep.
finding a bank somewhere.
Yeah. This is another great Harmon Killebrew card.
Yeah,
One,
69 is really nice.
yeah. I like his. Oh yeah, you showed this one off, but yours is autographed.
Yeah,
That's a nice
yours
one.
is in better shape.
Yeah. I think I might have gotten this card from John Mangini.
Okay.
He gave me a couple goodies along with some Vikings.
Caden wants to know if I'm going to any shows. I
Oh,
might go Saturday morning to the club show. I have to drop some PSA stuff up and pick some stuff up from Buck's Trading Company. That's who I drop my PSA DNA stuff off with at the shows. He's he's pretty good at that. But it'll just be there. I'll go shopping and I'll probably end up talking to a few people like I always do. Seems to be more talking than shopping, but it's fun.
yeah. That's why we're doing this live stream, right?
Yeah, we're promoting the club show on Saturday,
Yep.
9 to 4 at Bloomington Armory. There should be about 50 tables.
Here is the. Oh, this one looks kind of weird.
Wow, that's a long 30 days of snow in northern
Gee.
Michigan.
Probably right next to what Michigan, Lake Michigan. Get all that kind of like Buffalo from Lake Erie.
Lake Huron.
Or yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Northern Michigan University probably up there.
yeah.
Good night, George.
Here's this one's really faded. Here's a 59. I didn't get this one for $5, but doesn't the back look kind of weird on this? I think it's really sun damaged. I think that's the.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't display a lot of my cards. I like to keep them hidden away, and I'll display stuff that I don't mind if it gets faded or not, or I won't. I'll only display it for a few months at a time.
Yeah. Well, everything down here is in the basement, so I don't really have to worry
Yeah,
about. I
I
don't think.
like to. I like to open the window. Oh, that's cool. 71 coin.
Yeah. And then I've got the. This is a. I forgot what this. What year is this from?
69
69.
decal.
Those are.
I had a Mickey Mantle that I rubbed off on my dresser when I was young.
This is probably my newest. My newest Harmon Killebrew piece, and that's this ticket.
That's nice.
I think I went to this game, but I can't remember. No, this isn't a game I went to. I don't know where this ticket's from. What else do I have?
Tom likes the items on your wall.
Oh yeah. This is the Twins version of the 1965 World Series program. Up there is the Dodgers version. That's an 87 World Series. Oh, you can't really see that one. That's a 91, and this is our original 55 New York Giants World Series. And that's a original 59 White Sox World Series one. And I've got a couple other things up there. You can't really. It's kind of hard to see. There's a hockey one over there. That's a great one.
Have you seen Tom's channel, Souvenir Programs? He has a lot of
I
programs
Yeah, I think I have.
from his dad.
I think I
Really,
have.
really cool. I think your link is at Cracker Jack Cards, right?
Yep. You could just search up Cracker Jack cards and it'll pop right up too, I think.
I'll put it in the comments below after we're finished.
Have you seen these cards? I'm sure you have.
Yes, I have.
The Globe Imports.
Yep.
I have a near complete set. I think I'm missing 2 cards. That's the Don Drysdale and another one.
Usually you would think it'd be a big star.
Well, Don Drysdale is.
Yeah, he was. He's very underrated in the
I think it's
hobby, I think.
a hard one to get though.
He pitched 6 consecutive shutouts in 68 when
Really?
Bob Gibson had that low ERA.
I have to show these ones because I took the hassle of pulling them out of my binders because these ones I don't have on display. Here's almost all of the non-base cards that I have of Harmon Killebrew. 70, what is this? Home run leaders.
Yep.
70 tops. 71. Here's the All-Star. Or no, in action from 72. Here is the 1972 tops RBI leaders. Here's the 75 tops I was talking about.
Yep.
What is this? 64 RBI leaders. Got Al Kaline down there too.
How many people collect Dick Stewart?
Yeah.
He was a good player.
There's another Dick Stewart. And you got Bob Allison.
Yeah. He was pretty good. Allison was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was surprised how tall he was, 6'4".
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Here's probably one of my favorite Harmon Killebrew cards. That's the Superstars. Harmon Killebrew, Willie Mays, and Mickey Mantle.
That's one of my favorite cards all time.
Yeah, that's it's got a little stuff on the back. It's not like marker, it's like felt.
Yeah, I love that card.
Here's another.
Commenting collector mentioned Harmon's is the MLB logo.
Yeah, but people say it isn't, and I think it looks too similar.
Yeah.
Not.
That's why I asked you about that Sports Illustrated magazine cover with the fold out. It kind of looks like the MLB logo.
I have another one, and it kind of looks like it. I must not have it on the walls right now, but I don't have it up right now. There's Reggie Jackson, Boog Powell, and Harmon Killebrew.
That's some big hitters there.
Yeah, and some big guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is another great card. 62.
Yeah.
Killebrew sends one into orbit. I think I have a few other that I didn't pull out, but I'll have to put all those back into my binders later.
Okay. That's part of the fun of this is putting stuff back when you're done.
Yep. I'm looking for all those was kind of tough.
Do you have this card?
Yes, I think. I think that one's upstairs right now.
Okay.
But I do believe I have that.
I also have it signed.
Oh, nice. He had kind of 2 different autographs. He had that one. He had the other one.
Yeah, the one that it's like Killer. Then his nice long one that he had.
Yeah. This is kind of the other one.
Yeah.
This one I like a lot better.
Yeah. I think everybody does.
Yeah,
It's a nice autograph.
it really is. Him and yeah, Tony Oliva's got a nice one too.
Yes. I don't have one handy, but do you have this card here?
What set is that from? Is that from the Giants as well?
No, it's a baseball highlights, 1960.
Oh, I do.
Your card. There's a smaller set of these too.
Wait, what is the
Bigger
back?
picture.
What does the backs look like? I don't think I've ever seen that set before.
It's not real common.
Yeah.
It's not rare and expensive. It's just not common,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still somewhat reasonably priced.
It kind of looks like what year is that? 1969.
1960. Killebrew starts spring training, and that's with the Senators still.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And that's at Tinker Field. Did you see the video that Hugo put out?
Mm-mm.
Signs of the Pastime. He
Uh,
went to where Tinker Field used to be, where the Twins had spring training, and he kind of showed where some of the pictures of the baseball cards were from like
that's
the 67 and stuff. And he put the card up and where it was taken
oh man.
and where Tinker Field used to be. You'll have to watch that. Signs of the Pastime.
Where is Tinkerfield at?
It was in Orlando. I think it was between it's right next to, was it the Peach Bowl? It was one of the football bowl games is right there, and I think it's has some other purpose now. But it's an empty lot
And it's just
now.
I've got a nice Killebrew magazine that both me and you can appreciate. Maybe you'll probably appreciate this a little bit more.
Because of the Paul Horning.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What does it say? Inside report on a comeback.
Who are the colored photos in there? If you look at the table of contents, it'll list the colored photos in that magazine.
Well, I see one right here. Here, let me look.
Sometimes you can get some really nice pictures of players.
This isn't colored, but this is pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice.
I've never really looked through this. Oh yeah.
There we go.
There's one.
What's with that windbreaker type?
Yeah, that's
uniform. Much needed in Minnesota.
yeah.
Hey, Mikey. Mikey's here. Geez, Mikey.
Oh, hey, geez, Mikey. There's Paul.
Yep.
That's a nice one.
A friend of mine saw him go into a nightclub one time when he was in college.
Yep.
Horning went in the nightclub. My buddy was in college.
Yep.
And so he went, him and another friend went, and they stole a bottle of Cutty Sark out of the back seat of Paul Horning's car. So then
I've heard of
I hope he listens to this because I'm telling his story. He's a member of the Twin Cities Sports Collectors Club.
Uh-huh.
And so, 40 years later, he goes up to get Paul's autograph and he tells Paul the story. So Paul signs whatever it is to the guy that stole my Cuddy.
That's good. That's great.
It's good that he had a good sense of humor about it.
Yeah. I don't know who this guy is. Mike Garrett. USC, yep.
What is his name?
Mike Garrett.
Okay, he was a good player. He's got some football cards.
That's a nice looking.
Yeah. And they're going to be in the Big Ten.
Yep, they are. USC and Oregon?
UCLA.
UCLA, yep.
Did Oregon get into?
I think Oregon.
I can't keep up.
Look at this.
Sandy Koufax.
That's
awesome.
I'll have to. I need to look through these a little bit better. There's just
I
so
love the color photos in there.
this one's not colorized, but there's Barra and Stengel.
I like commenting collector. He says the big 100 conference. Yeah. That's good.
It's kind of fun. I don't know who that is out right field, but he's throwing a beach ball up.
People used to tear the pictures out of the magazines to get them signed and framed.
I have a bunch of those signed, and then also in the collection I bought, there was a scrapbook full of the clippings and pictures, and there's some really awesome pictures. I've got 4 scrapbooks full.
You see Carlisle's comment about Cuddy. He named his dog Cuddy because he looked like his dad's Scotch.
Mostly gold with a splash of.
We shouldn't be talking about this with a minor.
Yeah, come on now. Come on. Hopefully my school doesn't see this.
Magazines and programs are full of info from that period. They
Yeah.
are. That's where I learned a lot of my sports history, reading the sport magazines. They usually have like an all-time great in there to read about. I just opened one this afternoon, and it was a story about Bobby Jones, the golfer. That's pretty cool.
Bobby Jones. I'm sure my dad loves golf.
Yeah, he won the Grand Slam back in 1930, and one of the majors was in Minneapolis at Interlochen, the U.S. Open, and he was here for that.
Let me just want to take a peek.
Yeah, Street and Smiths are great too. Here's my biggest Killebrew card.
What is that from?
It's called an arena card. They're like fairly thick cardboard. They have a little sticky on the back from about 1970, 71. You've seen John Mangini's. He's got.
Oh yeah, I think
and Aaron, or no, I think the Card Story, Matt and Tyrus have Aaron. That's a great shot.
That is a great shot. It almost looks like that would look really awesome autographed too.
Yeah, it's too late for that for me.
Yeah, couple 20 years too late.
Yeah.
His Hall of Fame speech was great. I've been there to see it.
That's cool. Any other Harmon stuff tonight?
Let me do a quick rundown. Oh, I've got this is from 1976.
Yeah, those are nice. They aren't that easy to find, are they?
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know how I got this card. I don't even know where it came from.
Just appeared?
Yeah, it just appeared. I don't know if you know what this is. I have no idea what it is. But I've got a couple of these. They're all twins. Blank back.
Yeah, those are nice collectibles.
I've got I've got a couple other. I mean, just this is a really nice. The 60 tops is a really nice card.
Yeah.
This is one of the cards that my dad can remember from when he started. That's the 1970.
Yep, I like that with the bat rack right there.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yep. Who else's bats are in there? Can you tell? Any numbers?
I see 22. Who would that be?
I'm not sure.
Looks like 2.
Oliva was 6.
I see 8. 55. Kind of hard to see.
Might be a pitcher, 55.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one before?
Oh, that's the. Yeah, I know what that is. It's like the box, right? And it came with the little.
Yeah, it's the little. It had little players in there.
Yeah.
Transagram.
Yep. John Mangini's got those, but it's like perfection.
He's got a single box.
Yeah, I think he has a box of them with the foil still on.
Yeah, and then I've got this single card from that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. I don't have the Harmon Killebrew, but I do think I have the Roberto Clemente.
And then I've got that.
Yeah.
From the top with the 3 Kais on it. Carlisle's asking if that's Ripken's bat in there. I don't think so.
Oh, I had that card set aside too.
Transagrams.
Yep.
Here's Armor Coin is a long time Twin Cities Sports Collector Club member. He's living in Florida now, but he collects armor coins. He's probably got the best collection of armor coins you've ever seen.
What are armor coins? I've never heard of those.
They're little plastic coins with kind of like the embossed.
Oh yeah,
like the embossed silhouette of the player on them. And they have some information on the back, like the year and the batting average and home runs.
So they're kind of like the 71 coins.
Yeah, about the same size.
Yeah.
Only they come in different colors.
And what year are those from?
There's 55 and then I think 59 and 60, I believe. Well, here's confirmation here.
55, 59, and 60.
And the stains from the wieners or the meat didn't stay on like the Peter's meats.
Oh, were they hot dogs or
different types of meat, I believe.
Here's
and they're plastic, not tin.
My dad just handed this to me. He just came downstairs.
Oh, that's a great poster. 73, right?
72.
72.
Don't we have another one of these? No. That's a nice.
Is that yours or your dad's?
We share the collection.
Okay.
Here I've got this isn't really Harmon Killebrew stuff. Well, kind of, but here's a shoehorn.
Okay.
I've showed some of these to you before. This one's kind of cool.
That's cool that it has pictures of all the twins on it.
Yeah.
Calvin's gift to the fans at the end of the year.
Yeah, shoehorn.
Yeah.
Start using this.
I haven't used one for a long time.
It says a footnote to another attendance record. 1963. And then I gotta be this one. Here's the Red Wing Pottery 1965.
Yeah, that's cool. It says Red Wing on the back.
Yep. And then
This is funny.
every penny out of the club. That's pretty good. Here's this one. Can't really see this one too well.
The smoky glass ashtray.
Yeah, this one looks. That's in there.
It looks a lot better in person, I think.
Yeah, it does.
The light goes right through it.
Yeah.
There, that's a good view of it.
And then we've got.
We lost you for a second again, but you're back. Oh, that's an awesome piece. Home plate.
Yep.
No, the players didn't know they could take those home after the All-Star banquet. So the staff that worked the banquet took them home.
Yeah.
Once players left.
I'll say Harmon Killebrew ate off this one. That's what happened.
And you have a good chance of being right.
I do.
What if it was Roberto Clemente?
Yeah, even. But it was also staff, right? It was players and staff, I believe.
Dignitaries.
Yeah. It's it.
And that's also Red Wing.
I always feel scared holding these because I know if I drop them.
I understand.
Put that one back.
The thing that makes me nervous is bobblehead dolls. Then the old ones are, if you look at them funny, they crack, I think.
Yeah, we've got this is one of my favorite Twins players, modern Twins players. That's Eddie Rosario.
That's nice.
He was my favorite because he threw a ball up to me one time.
That's great.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
Yep. Zoilo, Jim Cott. Cott beat Koufax in Game 2 of that World Series.
I've watched Game 7 before.
Okay.
I think it's kind of interesting that Killebrew's not on this, but
yeah, I believe there's 3 glasses, 3 different ones. They got little coffee cup ones too.
Oh, like the kind of like this one.
Yeah, only it has World Series.
Yeah,
like I think Sam Mealy and Zoilo Versailles are on one.
Yeah, that's so. There's more than one of those.
See what Carlisle's saying? NLCS MVP Rosario.
Oh yeah, wasn't he? What year was that? That wasn't last year, was it? When did the Braves win? Last win?
Not sure.
Who won last year? Oh yeah, the Astros won last year.
Yeah.
And I think the year before the Braves won.
I think that's right.
Yeah. 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 I always miss Eddie Rosario and Bartolo Colon.
He just retired at
Really?
age 50. I think he signed with somebody to retire so he could retire with them.
Jeez, he's 50 years old. Oh yeah, this is a more modern piece.
Still nice.
Yeah, it's a Target ad. And here's another one. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Delta Airlines. What's this?
You could probably paper your room with all those. That's cool.
Well, we need to rearrange our walls because we need to fit more stuff on them. keep pushing that back until.
Commenting collector would like a quick biography of you because
Okay.
he came late.
Well, so 14 years. No, I'm 15 years old. I grew up in Minnesota. I still live here. Love baseball, as you can probably tell. Started collecting in 2016. It's probably more of the stuff that you want to know. Big family. Got 4 siblings. 2 of them are named after baseball players. Teddy and Garrick, and Jack. Me too. Started collecting in 2016. Kind of pretty much just bought like Target packs and Walmart packs and worked up from there. Then I started collecting with my dad, and I got an old box, and I started collecting older sets. I think the first set I started putting together was 76. So far, I've only completed 1, and that's 75. The oldest one I'm putting together right now is 51 Bowman. No brother named Mookie. Maybe I'll name one of my kids that. Mookie.
I think, yeah, you showed the 54, your 54 set you're working on the other day, I believe.
Oh yeah, I still have to put those cards away. I still have them sitting out from when I took the thumbnail picture. Here's a couple of them. And I love using this glove for pictures. Cleaned up. It was really nasty when we got it, but it cleaned up with some, what is it called? Horseman's 2-step? Horseman's, that's probably dance. Horseman's something, yeah. Leather cleaner.
Yeah. Did you play Little League baseball?
No, but I played for my school. It was a small league. I wouldn't even call it organized baseball. It was here's a story from that. We faced a team, and they had 8 players. So they took one of the little sisters out of they took one of their little sisters out of the crowd, and she was about 6 years old. She had a big batting helmet on and her bat, and I was catching that game, and I was just thinking the whole time, please don't hit her, please don't hit her. Yeah, I pretty much just played sports for my school. Now I'm playing high school sports. I'm intending on playing baseball this year, but I'm playing football right now.
Yeah. As Orlando says, you're the future of the hobby. It's been following you from the beginning.
He has.
Orlando's a great guy.
Yeah, Orlando, you have an amazing collection too. Oh my goodness.
Carlisle says don't start the 72 set. He's already on year 6.
Oh man, I'd say I'm about halfway through that now, maybe more than that. Yeah, that's a really nice looking set. I really like how the Twins and Pirates cards look. I think the Pirates cards look the best in the whole set, especially the Clemente and probably the Stargell, just the way it looks.
My favorite card is the Carew.
That one's a good one too, and the Oliva.
Yeah, Oliva looks nice in that set.
Mm-hmm. I think we have the Clemente, right? We have the Clemente. Yes. Yeah. It's kind of hard to remember some of the cards you have once you put them in binders. That's why been thinking of just keeping some of the Hall of Famers out. Like that's what I did with all the Harmon Killebrew cards. I took them all out because he's my favorite.
So it's a school night for you. Is it getting close to time to close it up tonight, or?
Well, tomorrow I have a late start. Every Wednesday my school starts late, which is awesome. So instead of 8:30 start, it's actually a 9:30 start.
Okay.
What even time is it?
It's 10 o'clock.
I don't know. I'm just kind of. Oh yeah. This is a 1971 pennant.
That's really nice. Harmon's on that.
Yep, and I probably find him somewhere in there. But
Here, I'll put you on solo.
let's see. It says on the back where everybody is.
And that's got to be Tinker Field.
He's in the front row. He's right there. There he is. I think we have another Twins one right there.
I'm not tired. I just didn't want to be keeping you up. But
No, I'm fine. Here's another one.
He's usually talking to his girlfriends.
I think I like this one a little bit better.
well, the Minnie and Paul on the
Yeah,
logo is really great.
really vibrant too. Grab that Braves one. This isn't a twin piece, but this is probably my favorite pennant I have. Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Braves.
That's a great logo.
Yeah. It's kind of like the patch they wore on their jerseys.
That's something that Carlisle might like.
Oh yeah.
Big Braves fan.
Jake really liked that too.
We'll see you later, Tom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said. Okay, here we go.
I'm jealous. I'm kind of going off topic now, but this is a Stan Musial glass from his restaurant.
I bet Don's gone for the evening. He just showed he just got a matchbook from there.
Yeah, do we have the
Menu
match?
show.
Yeah, we have a menu and we have that, and we might even have the matchbook, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is really cool. How am I gonna do
What do you
this?
want?
These.
Oh,
I've showed these a couple times. What years do you think these are from?
I guess they're 60s.
Yeah, probably. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Here's some
Who owns
pair of cleats. Kind of
What do the bottoms look like?
looks like this.
Okay. So you got two. The ones I had triangles on the cleats on the front. Yours has one detached and two together.
Yeah.
Mine were triangles when I played, like the back ones.
But I would say probably the best thing about these cleats is it came with the original box too.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah. Found them in the back of a thrift store.
They don't still wear steel cleats in high school baseball, do they?
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
That's what my dad says.
No, that's cool.
I didn't know you could. You can't wear metal cleats in football though, right?
There was a few years I don't think you could.
Yeah.
They're back.
No. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know John picked up one of these at the National.
Oh yeah, I don't have one of those. Those look
The Chemstrand from
Yeah,
61.
wow. 10?
Yeah.
Wow.
But here's the package that came, or here's the package. Came with a shirt, I believe. And that's the checklist. All the different ones.
Oh wow.
Kempstrand. There's Willie Mays, K-Line, Barra, Spawn.
Does Harmon Killebrew logo on his hat?
No.
Hmm.
It's a 61, so they might not have had the Twins logo then.
Oh
or they
yeah.
might not have had the rights.
Yeah.
It's Detroit. I don't see a Detroit. Yeah, Detroit's on there. I don't see Boston, but that's because you can't see it.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Dick Grote. But that's the whole package.
That's a really nice piece. I didn't think I was gonna get through all my stuff. I wasn't prepared. I thought it was gonna be like talking to John Mangini.
Where he was going through 150 cards.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to get a word in.
No, he's a great guy to talk
He's
baseball
great.
cards with and stuff.
I mean, I could probably talk to him hours upon hours.
How about, do you have this one?
Oh no, I don't have that.
Trade Block Twins. I have the complete set, and I have an extra one of these.
Is that only
It's called Trade Block Twins.
1965? Whoa.
And the game board looks really nice. It's real colorful, and I don't have it.
Yeah, that's true. Amazing that survived.
Here's a bazooka from 71.
I think I know I have a couple bazookas. I don't have the Harmon Killebrew though.
Really looks nice in the SGC slab, I think.
Definitely. Well, talking about game boards, let me go grab these really quick. I've got 3 game boards with all the stuff in them.
What year is that one from?
I think it says in the
They're different years. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
See what Carlisle said here about John.
it's easy to talk to me for hours and hours. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You'll have to go to the National next time you get a chance with your dad. I think you'd have a fun.
That I really wish I could have went this year, but I think this is from '53.
Okay.
That's what it says on the inside.
those are 40s, I think.
Yeah, these ones are a bit earlier. 40s.
They probably have Jackie Robinson disc in there, and
Yeah, this one is 42 to 43, the one I just showed. They've got these little discs in them.
so Jackie probably wouldn't be in that early, but there's Mel Ott.
Yep, Malat. I think some of these are kind of like stars. There's Joe Ducky Medwick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'll try to hold this up really quick, but so you can see what the inside looks like.
Yeah, Robert, I'm probably going to go for a few hours in the morning. It's a cool game board.
And it came with the original pieces too.
That's even cooler.
Yeah.
The old wooden pieces too. Not plastic.
Mm-mm.
I'll probably be there in the morning. There's a chance I could be there till 2, but I'm not sure, Robert.
This is one I was talking about. This is the special edition with all-time All-Stars.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll watch for you, Robert. If I see you, or you see me, start yelling. I don't know if Caden's going to be there. I didn't ask him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll have to ask him tomorrow.
I saw Luke there. Last show. Yeah.
He was at the National?
No, at the Bloomington Armory.
Oh yeah, you did a video on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerd Pockets cards.
Yep. These are pretty cool. You've probably seen these on Bowman 53's channel.
Yep.
That's one of them, and here's the other one.
Here's another piece from Harmon's estate.
Harmon Killebrew. Oh wow. Knights of Columbus. That's really cool.
1987. There's the sticker from his estate.
Yeah, I wonder if that was like hanging it up on his wall, or never know.
My guess is he had hundreds of them, so
Yeah.
he may have had them in a box in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Only
Yeah.
the people that went to his house know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we're probably winding down. I suppose we should probably call it a night pretty soon. You have anything else you'd like to show, or?
I pretty much ran out of everything.
Okay, I didn't see your coloring book.
Oh, I left that upstairs.
That's fine.
Yeah, I had it nailed to the wall, so I didn't want to take that nail out.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think Carlisle's right there that the magazines are underrated.
Yeah, they are.
So many great stories and pictures in them.
Just looking through them.
Yeah. Okay, well, if anybody is in the area, check out the Bloomington Armory Saturday between 9 and 4, the monthly Twin Cities Sports Collectors Club. If you're from here, you can join the club. There's yearly and lifetime memberships and lots of Twins cards floating around.
Yep.
And lots of good people to talk to. There's usually about a half dozen dealers that set up at the Nationals that are at that show, so that's always good.
I'll have to try to get to the next one.
Sounds great. Thanks a lot, Jack, for coming on tonight on short notice.
Thanks for having me on.
I know you got a lot of great Killebrew cards, so appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too.
Good night, everybody.